Hi everyone, it's Niamh here and welcome to my art journaling channel. Today we're going to do a piece that was inspired by Donna Downey, who's a famous American artist. She used to be a scrapbooker, don't know if she still scrapbooks, but I came across this page or piece that she did, and it just really inspired me. It just made me want to have a go at doing something similar. So I'm working on my denim page. I started off with a little bit of white gesso on my page, and then I'm going in with a apricot, because at the bottom of the page we're going to create a face. So I'm going in now with some pinks just to sort of create this sort of skin tone effect. Then I'm drying it off a little bit. Because it's on the denim, it takes a little bit longer for the paint to dry. It does help a little having the gesso in the background, because it's not seeping into the base as much as it needs to. Now I'm going in with my Stabilo oil pencil and sketching out a rough face. So one of the things about this face was it actually had glasses on it, which I've never really tried to draw myself on a figure, so that was a little bit interesting. So a lot of this is actually going to be hidden in the background, but I wanted to have a bit of a base of where I was going with it. Once I have my sort of sketching in, then I'm going in and adding a little bit more shading, using different colours of pinks, going through to sort of more reddish pinks, and then again going in with my lighter highlight, which is the apricot. So you can see I've left the eyes blank because I'm going to colour those in a separate colour as well. So once I've done that, I am going in with my gel plate to add my next layer of colour. Now this is just me messing around. I don't know why I chose to do it this way, but I'm actually really glad. Actually, I do know why I chose to do it this way. Back to that. I have drawn with Stabilo oil pencil, so if I use a paintbrush over the top, it's actually going to disturb the layer underneath. If I sort of mixed it up, it's just going to go all grey and mixed up, whereas I actually did want to sort of see that eye peeping through my coloured sunglasses. So by doing it onto my gel plate, I could just print it on top and not worry about using brush strokes over the top of my Stabilo oil pencil. Just to darken up or to add a little bit more highlights onto my piece, I'm using my Stabilo oil pencils, the woodies, which are the thicker version. And then I'm going in with some cocoa and adding in some hair. I found the hair a little bit tricky to do because I don't tend to draw men, and yeah, I think this person's balding a little. Then I decided in the background that I was going to go in and just sort of graffiti wise do something in the background, sort of nice big bold strokes, using quite chunky letters, and again painting the text on. Usually I would use a Posca marker, but I wanted it to be sort of brush strokey. So I wrote, "Art is amazing, just try." And then you can see I'm going in with my pencil over the top just to darken little bits up, and I put some white over the top too. The black was a little bit too in my face for me, so I wanted to have it calmed down a little. One of the things that I really liked about the Donna Downey piece that inspired this was that it had a bit of collage over the top of the painting. So she used, I presume, possibly from her old scrapbooking stash. She's probably still got some papers in there. So that's what I did. I found some papers in my scrapbooking stash, which I sort of tore out these donut-y shaped circles to pop on top of my work, and just sort of working out where I was going to put those on the sheet as well. So I pulled out a few extras, and just to sort of see what needed to go where. The colours kind of blend in with the background. You can see sort of I used a lot of those pinky shades on my person itself, and then I've sort of got the blacks with the chunky writing in the background, so that sort of helps bring it all together. Then I'm overlapping these. I'm just gluing them down with normal glue. I could have done it with gel medium, but I sort of wanted to see where it was going to end up and how it was going to end up on the page. So once I sort of glued it all down, then I took a little bit of time to go, oh, do I like it? Have I ruined it? I actually really like my my image at the bottom. I'm not sure if I like the bit at the top too much, but yeah, that's where it was. On the piece that inspired me, it had a quote, so I've got a text quote on here. What would she imagine would happen to her? So it's like someone's looking at her and then she's imagining what's going to happen to her. So just sort of kind of ties it all together. I then wanted to darken the edges of the circles just to give them a little bit more shape. So I used my Stabilo pencil over the top of that too. Finally, because it's me, I needed to kind of tie it all together, so I got my fingers into my paint and did some mark making on it. So it's a bit random, it's a bit all over the place. Got the collage in there, some mark making, this weird little face peeking out from the bottom. So this is the final piece and how it came together. A bit weird and wacky, but that's all good. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that it's okay to be inspired by other people, as long as you obviously credit them. But how do you learn if you don't have a go at doing some other stuff? So that's what I was planning to do today. Until next time, bye for now.